I got 3 of my friends and didn't tell them what I was doing. Then I blatantly ripped off a popular YouTube creator and made a bad game that I did not play test. I added a theme that I ripped off from another game and forced my friends to play it. April Fools. Hello, everyone. Welcome to DishUp. I'm Fatal Oasis. Thank you for watching. Today I have 3 of my friends. First, he's an aerospace engineer from Anchorage, Alaska, and his favorite hobbies are pizza making and macrame. Meet Heller.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Next, they're a world-class 3-star sushi chef from Greater Bandung, Indonesia, and they enjoy deep-sea excavating long-lost civilizations on the side. Meet Molitov.
Oh, hello.
And finally, he's an alien from the second planet orbiting Betelgeuse. He's capable of reading my mind, and he knows everything I've said in these intros is false. Meet Wrench.
Hello.
Okay. Heller and Wrench immediately know what's going on. As I mentioned,
I love it.
hi everyone. As I mentioned in the intro, yes, I did crib this directly from Magic the Noah. There's a bit of my own things mixed in, but Glass says all of that is true. I've talked to them. All right. As you can see, you will each have 0 points and $5. And this is the game board. We're playing a board game today.
Wow.
To explain some basic rules, you can take 2 actions per turn, including 2 of the same action if you'd like, or 2 different actions. Actions include moving to another space, picking something up, using an appliance, or serving a customer. I believe you're all familiar with this game-ish.
It looks very similar to a game
I don't know what you're I don't know what you're talking about.
DishUp, I believe, is what I saw.
DishUp. This game is called DishUp. It is 100% original.
Wow.
Including visual assets.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, so there are going to be more rules. I'll go over them as we play when they become relevant. But as an aside, I like the tactile feel of rolling dice. It just feels good, and it's generally faster than fumbling with a digital dice roller. So I'm introducing the Dice Zone. This is a monumental project that took 10 years to make, and it cost $31 billion.
Oh, down from the original projections, I see.
Yeah, so whenever I need to roll a random number, I'll just roll dice here. And in honor of the Dice Zone, whichever one of you can roll a real D20 to roll initiative goes first. Go.
A real, not like a countdown die? Oh my god, where do I keep my actual dice?
I have to get off of Mike to do that and go to the next room.
I keep...
Heller,
Does a countdown die count?
Do you want me... Should I go do that right now? Should I take off my headphones and go get a dice?
Did someone roll yet or no?
Everyone went quiet, so I assume everyone's going to get a dice.
Everybody says, I got a 6!
Great, Heller goes first.
Mine says I got a 15. Damn it. I realized where the ones from a wedding we all recently attended were too late. They were within arm's reach the whole time.
All right.
I had to run into the other room to get my...
I did not run to the other
room.
room. I just stayed here like, do I leave the mic? Do I leave...
My hope was one of you would have dice on your desk and just roll immediately, because
no, my dice are next to my game table. Like
Unfortunately, I had guests over last weekend, which is why I was not available for Sundays with friends, and we did role playing, so all my dice were out in the living room.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Heller, since you're going first, you get the first player ticket.
All right.
And you get to go first. Choose 2 actions.
All right. I would like to move to one space to the left, to the space with the telephones.
Okay.
And we'll go ahead and ring the green telephone.
Bring to front. Hold on, I'm just going to fix this.
Yeah.
Specifically the green telephone, not the red one.
Yeah.
You're going to ring the green telephone. All right. 10. Here's my assets. All right.
Ah.
Hold on. My asset window is being a little weird. There we go.
Do we know what the goal of the game is at this point, or is this all we
Sorry.
know?
Most points wins.
Okay.
Good to know.
You all have 0 points and $5. All right. Heller, that was your 2 actions. Molly.
So the action options are move.
Basically, anything you can think of is an action.
Anything you can think of.
Basically.
So including dashing, like moving 2 spaces instead of 1.
No.
What?
Moving 1 space is an action. I'm not going to let you move 2 spaces as an action.
I can't spend 2 action. Well, I guess that would be 2.
You can do the same thing twice, he
You
said.
do the same thing twice.
Oh yeah, you can spend 2 actions to move 2 spaces. Sure.
Let's go to they want a steak, so let's go move to I'll move to the phones and then move to the plates because I need a plate.
Okay. Wrench.
Next turn I'll grab a plate.
I will spend my 2 actions moving to the customer.
Okay. Heller.
All right. I'm going to move up to the yellow square in the top left via the red square.
So you're going to move to the red square?
Yes.
Okay, you've landed on the red square, so you're going to spin the bad wheel.
What?
Oh, excellent.
You were going to
Touchdown.
lose $6, unfortunately.
Oh, no.
So
Heller is now in debt.
that puts you at negative $1.
It's all right, I'll live.
And then you can move up here. Welcome to the shop. This is what's in the shop. You can't afford anything.
Cool.
What is the golden dice?
Glad we had this convo. Molly, your turn.
$2.
I pick up a plate.
All right, you have a plate now.
I believe that's a dish.
No,
No, a
it's
dish
a plate.
has a completed food on
okay.
it.
Fair enough.
You have a plate.
Okay.
And your second action?
I
Oh, I
want to
forgot music.
dash. I will move to the mushroom space.
All right. Wrench.
I will introduce myself to the customer as his waiter and server and request that he take food from no one else but me and slide $2 onto the table.
Wow.
Okay, you're sliding $2 onto the table. The customer has said thank you. I'm going to say that's an action. What's your second action?
And then I will move to the green square.
All right, you have entered the green square. You get to spin the good wheel.
Ooh.
You get a random food.
Come on,
That's-
steak.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, you get a steak.
Wow, what?
Awesome.
An uncooked steak.
Oh, shoot.
Heller, your
Rigged.
turn.
All right. I am going to. Let's see. I'll head down to the. Actually, can I move the arrow from the tomatoes that's pointing towards the tomatoes, pointing over towards the sink?
I'm
Where's the
sorry.
sink?
Can I just rearrange? Can I like pick up the arrow? There's an arrow down below me.
You
Can I put that in
cannot,
between me and the sink?
You do not have the capability of picking up the arrow.
Son of a gun.
Also, this is not a sink. This is a cutting board.
Oh, a cutting board. Okay. Sorry. I probably need to clean off my monitor or something. All right then. We'll head down to 2.
All right. Molly.
Can we work together? Heller, can I
I mean, Wrench is kind of bullying us. Yeah, I'm down for that.
Well, this person really wants a steak, but they're only gonna
Yep.
take it from Wrench.
Right.
Should we cook up a steak and just leave it on the burner for Wrench?
Yeah, I'm down with something to that effect. Yeah.
Okay, so you get the steak. I'm gonna start moving towards.
All right.
I'm gonna move right 1 and up 1. That's
Okay,
my
you're back on the
action.
phones.
I have the plate, so you don't need to stop and get the plate.
Wrench, your
Okay.
turn.
Are you saying that you're going to give me the plate to? Because I have a steak.
We can work together. I'm okay with you getting money on the first thing, but
Wait
the
a
customer's only
minute.
gonna take money from you. So
I mean, I don't know that the customer is going to do what I asked, but you know.
you
I'm
bribed him $2.
Okay, I'm going to go to the purple square.
Okay. And your second action?
I'll go to the phone square.
All right.
So purple square may do something, may not do something.
Heller, your turn.
It was a starting space.
Take a steak.
Mystery square.
You will take a steak. Now you have a steak.
And then can I throw the steak? How far can I throw that steak?
You can drop the steak as a free action.
I can drop it as a free action. Ooh. Okay. I will head over 1 to
Wrench
my
can
right.
also drop a steak, but it's already Wrench's turn.
It's Molly's turn.
All right, so I'm gonna go up 2.
Okay.
That's my
Oh.
turn.
I thought you were going to give me the plate. I will go.
Oh, I should have given you the plate.
Shame you didn't. Wrench, your turn.
Well, let's just have 2 steaks ready. I'll go get a plate from the plate place. I'll go to there and then use my action to get a plate.
Okay. All right. Heller.
I'll head 1 to the right.
Mhm.
And just to introduce some chaos, I'm going to steal Wrench's steak. If I can.
You're gonna attempt to steal Wrench's steak.
Yes, please.
All right, Wrench, are you gonna do anything to try and stop this?
Wait, he's got reactions?
I will attempt to simultaneously steal Heller's steak, engaging in a steak swap.
Okay. So
Classic steak off.
Heller is not able to steal Wrench's steak, and Wrench is not able to steal Heller's steak.
Very good.
Oh, that was
All right.
productive.
Molly, your turn.
My action is I'm gonna go to green square and then come back to the.
All right, you're gonna go to the
Come
green
back to
square,
the-
so you're gonna roll the good wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, I meant to hide these.
No, come on.
Nothing occurs.
And then I
You-
will return back to the stove, waiting for a steak to arrive.
Okay. Wrench.
I will move to the phones, and then I will call on the green
Salute.
phone.
3.
Ooh.
Oh, they want stuff.
All right, Heller, your turn.
I see. I will head up 2 squares.
Okay. Molly.
I will do the same exact thing I did last time, waiting for a steak to arrive.
You'll spin the good wheel.
Waiting on the steaks.
Actually, no. My second action. I'm gonna change my second action.
okay.
But
Okay, you get to make someone spin the bad wheel. Who would you like to spin the bad wheel?
roll a dice for me. If it's higher than 10, then Heller. If it's lower than 10, then Wrench.
Any particular
And
die you
it's
want me to roll?
And it's exactly a 10 than you?
Then that faded.
If it's exactly a 10, if it's a 10 or lower, then Wrench.
Any particular die you want me to roll?
What are the colors of dice again?
He's suggesting that you roll a 4-sided die so
I've
that
got-
it's guaranteed to be
Oh,
me.
I've got
Roll a
black, blue,
D20.
red. Okay, roll a d20. 6.
I really like the idea of choosing by color.
Still me.
Sorry, who is this?
Yeah.
Okay, Wrench is spinning the bad wheel. Wrench drops his
No.
food.
Ah.
Okay, so wrench's food gets dropped.
Well.
All right, Molly, for your second turn.
I would
second
like to go to the rare steak customer and just hover over with the plate.
Okay.
I'm ready to give the
you.
$6 to somebody.
Wrench, your turn.
Is there any consequence to the steak having been dropped?
Has it been more than 5 seconds?
Well,
I mean, if not, I'm gonna argue, yeah.
Heller's closer to the stove than.
I'm gonna go to the mushrooms, not via the red square.
Okay. Heller.
Well, I'll go to the hob and cook a steak, rare.
Okay. You can cook it one step, so it is now a rare steak.
Woohoo!
Molly.
I'm going to drop the plate on the table and go back to the green square.
Okay, you're
Why
dropping the
not that
plate.
green square?
Yeah, it just needs a rare steak on it, and then I'm
Then-
putting it on the table though. You can't just leave it on the
Okay,
floor.
fine. And then you're going where?
I'm going back to the green square.
Okay, you get to spin the good wheel. You get to add or change a
Ooh.
path.
Ah.
All right. Well, let me look at this board. Add or change a path. What? There's so many paths already. Can you make a path from the hob, all the way to the 12 point?
That crosses other paths. I can't do that.
Okay. Let's make a path from the plates to the 12 point.
Okay.
New path.
And your second action?
Oh yeah, I have another action. Can I just
Didn't
jump so I land on the green square again?
No.
No.
Didn't they drop the plate as their first action?
Drop
Drop as a
yeah.
free action.
Oh, that's
dropping the free
right.
action.
Oh.
I want to go to the gray square below Heller.
Okay. Wrench.
I will go to the meat fridge, and I would like to acquire... I'm sorry, before I go to the meat fridge, I will acquire a mushroom and put it in the not plate slot.
Of course. And for your second action?
And then I will go to the meat fridge.
All right, Heller.
So, just to clarify, I've got a rare steak in my inventory, yes?
Yes, you do.
All right. I will head over one to the green square.
You're going to land on the good wheel.
Woo!
And you're going to get $3.
Out
All
of
right.
debt.
Yay!
Bringing you all the way up to 2. All right. And your second action?
All right. Second action, I will hop over one to the. Yeah.
Okay. Molly, your turn.
I'm gonna go down 1. Is picking up a free action like dropping?
Sorry, you're going to go down.
Yeah, but oh,
You
okay, go
can't.
down.
You can't move in that direction.
I should have noticed that before I should have changed that. Now I have to go to the bad square.
Square.
All right, you're going to the bad square.
I don't see any other option. I mean, I could just go run around the green square forever.
You're going to spin the
Like-
bad wheel. You are going to lose 2 points, unfortunately.
We have points.
Yes.
That's how you win the game. Have the most points.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Your second action.
I'm gonna go down to the phone square.
Okay.
I pick up that steak.
You don't have any actions remaining.
Oh, I thought it was a free action.
Nope. Dropping is
Drop
a free
3,
action.
pick up not.
Wrench.
Okay.
I would like to acquire a steak and put it on the plate.
Unfortunately, your inventory is full.
You can't put a raw steak on a plate.
Also, you can't put a raw steak on a plate.
That's what I was afraid of. All right. In that case, now that I have learned this crucial bit of information,
Mhm.
I will be going up to the tomato square and over to the red square.
You're going to spin the bad wheel.
I am.
You are going to touch grass. You are now outside.
Do I still have my inventory?
Sure you do.
Excellent.
All right.
I'm glad that touch grass means just move to a different square, because I thought you were literally going to make us go outside
No.
and touch
Yeah,
some grass.
Grabbing the D20 was the one extra thing that you needed when I mentioned in my vague ways what we're doing today. You don't need to do anything else other than play this game. Heller, your
For
turn.
the viewing audience, Faded has been winding us up about this for at least a week.
Oh, more like
Holding this over.
more like 2,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Oh, for sure, yeah. Holding it over our heads, mysterious thing we're going to be doing.
I've told them
Love it.
basically nothing. I told them that they needed Discord and a microphone. All right.
Yep.
Heller, your turn.
I'm going to put the steak on the plate.
Okay. The customer thanks you. He awards you $6.06 points.
Fantastic.
So the customer was not
Bribable.
a lot bribable, yeah.
I've got no idea what
was
you're
that-
talking about.
Was that a free action to drop? Did that kind of dropping, or does that action kind of serving it?
You spent. It was a free action to combine. You spent 1 action serving the customer.
Fair enough. I'll head to the green square.
All right, you're gonna spin the good wheel.
A snake with googly eyes walks up with a steak in its hands and puts it on the plate. Yep, I accept this.
All right, you get to steal an item. Please choose an item to steal.
I'll go ahead and steal that mushroom.
Okay.
You're welcome,
Mushroom.
Wrench.
Things are not
Sorry,
going
just-
well for Wrench.
I just went deep galactic mode.
All right, Molly, your turn.
I will pick up the steak and go to the top square.
Go up 1 square.
Yeah.
Okay, that puts you there, and now you have the steak.
Now, let's talk a little meta. If I cook this steak to well done,
Mhm.
can both of y'all bring me a plate and a mushroom and a tomato? And of those 12 points I'm going to get for the delivery, can I give both of you 2 points each?
I mean, if you want to give points to players, you can.
I'm kind of useless out here, so I don't know that I can even help you.
You'll get, first thing you get to is, move 2 spaces towards the mushroom.
The mushroom that Heller already has that he stole from me?
Oh, you're right. Move to, I don't know.
Someone's gonna have to get a tomato.
Wrench, your turn.
I move up to the customer. Don't really want to drop that plate off, so I will go to the plates, and then I'll be done.
All right, Heller.
I will jump 2 spaces to my left over to the cutting board.
You are at the cutting board. Molly.
Cool.
I'm gonna go up and put the steak on the burner.
All right, you're going to cook the steak one step. You now have a rare steak.
So there was no punishment for it being on the floor. Damn it.
Have you played Plate Up? I mean, it can't go on the floor and Plate Up, but
Wrench.
One space. Actually, I'll take a plate as one action, and I'll move to the mushrooms and drop a plate at the mushrooms. So
Okay,
in effect,
we're
you just
going
put a
to
plate on the mushrooms.
Take a second plate, and then move to the mushrooms and drop the plate there.
Correct.
Okay, Heller.
I'm gonna chop up some mushrooms.
Okay, you will chop the mushrooms. You now have chopped mushrooms for your second action.
We're gonna risk it. We're going red.
All right, you've landed on the bad space. You're going to spin the bad wheel.
I'm doing this for you guys.
wow.
You get two more spins.
Excellent.
You get two more spins. You have 3 spins remaining.
3 spins. All right. I like this.
You get to spin the good wheel.
Okay.
Still 2 spins of the bad wheel left after the good wheel.
We're going full chaos mode here.
You get a random food. Congratulations, you now have a mushroom.
Oh, good.
Mushroom.
Right.
Perfect.
You're going to spin the bad wheel.
All you need is a badger.
Hey.
And now you're going to spin the bad wheel.
And with that,
Unfortunately, you lose 2 points.
That was wild.
wow, that was far more circuitous than I would have anticipated.
Right, Molly, your turn.
All right. I think my next 2 steps are cooking the steak and then cook the steak.
All right, you will cook the steak to medium and then to well done. Wrench, your turn.
All right. I will acquire a mushroom.
You have a mushroom now.
And I will go to the red square.
You're going to spin the bad wheel.
Seems like an inevitable consequence of the layout of this board.
Hey, it's where all the cool kids hang out.
Oh, my money!
You're going to
Oh,
lose
no!
$6.
That's a lot of money.
That's easy for me. All right,
Yep.
Heller, your turn.
All right, I'm gonna head to the shop.
You're going to go to the shop. What would you like to buy? You have $8. What would you like to buy?
You know that golden die is tempting.
Are you buying the golden die?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yes.
Okay.
Let's buy that golden die.
1d20 has been added to the dice pool. What else would you like to buy?
Fantastic. Oop. So there looks like there's maybe a car on. This is like a car. You know? Yeah. We'll go with the car. The $4 car.
That is the robot mop.
Oh, robot mop. Okay.
Oh,
We'll go with the robot
right.
mop.
Yes.
I have not played all of Played Up yet.
I'm gonna backtrack 1 second here. Molly's last turn, they cooked a steak twice.
Yep.
We're good. All right. Heller, you're buying the robot mop?
Yes.
Fantastic. You now have a robot mop.
Okay.
You're down to $2? $2.
$2.
How is Heller holding the robot mop?
Don't worry about it.
It's a robot. It holds itself. You know what? Because I like the chaos of it. I've got $2 left. You know, there's one item on here that does cost $2, and that's a D20. Can I buy another D20, please?
Absolutely. You've added another D20 to the dice pool.
Hooray! I believe that was my first action.
It
Let's
was.
head to the shop?
Yes.
So we'll head down to the tomato square.
So moving
quick-
to the shop and buying are the same action?
You can buy things from the shop. It is a free action.
Sweet. That is good to know.
The robot mop you can
Yeah.
place on the tile that you're standing on at any time as a free action.
Okay.
May I suggest we place it by the hob?
You're moving to the tomatoes.
Might do, yeah.
All right. Molly, your turn.
I'm gonna move to the green space.
You're going to spin the good wheel. You get to move 2 spaces right now.
All right, cool.
Where would you like to
I want to
move?
move. Let's start with down 1.
And then
I was hoping something wild would happen. I'm gonna move. Can I see the inventories of people?
absolutely.
Can let me see the map again. Heller, can you bring me tomatoes? I'm gonna move.
I'm working on it. I've only
I'm
got so
gonna-
many hands and also a robot mop.
I'm gonna move to the right.
Okay.
I see in the title of the stream Heller versus Molotov, not Heller and Molotov versus Wrench.
What? I'm Wrench. You. I've offered you to help me as well.
For your second action, Molly,
Like I'm splitting the points here. We're working together. My next action. Oh, because I get a bonus action. Because I move. Okay. My next action, I'm moving to the table.
yeah, you landed
And for
here.
a free drop.
Move twice from the wheel, and then this is your second action.
For my free drop, I'm gonna drop that steak on the table and hope that we could bring a plate of mushroom and tomato over to the steak.
All right. Wrench.
I'm gonna move to the cutting board and cut my mushroom.
Absolutely. You now have a cut mushroom. Oops.
Hey, my mushroom.
Listen, I'm not that versed at Google Slides yet, all right? Maybe when I have 12.5 million subscribers.
we'll work on getting you there.
Yeah. All right, so you have... I moved the wrong person. Wait.
No, that's me.
No, that's-
You... Oh, no, yes. You chopped a mushroom. Sorry.
Yes.
Heller.
I will drop a mushroom as a free action.
The cut or the hole?
The hole. And I will grab a tomato. And then I will head... You know what? We're actually going to avoid... No. Well, no, that's one action.
Like, do you
No,
want to take the long way?
we're doing it. We're avoiding the red square. We're going down to the steakery.
All right. Molly.
I'm gonna run over to the plate stack and pick up a plate.
Wrench.
I would like to rearrange the cutting board such that it blocks the door to the hob.
What? You chaos.
Okay, hold on. Ungroup. You can rotate the cutting board as a free action.
I tried.
Whatever you ask for,
Okay.
I applaud it.
Then I will drop both of my current items on the cutting board in such a fashion that they don't fall onto the floor, hopefully.
Okay.
Oh, they combined.
That's the wrong plate. Okay, here we go.
All right, so I've taken 2 free actions this turn.
Yep.
I will head to the red square.
You're gonna spin the bad wheel.
I'm going back outside.
You're gonna go outside.
Well,
for your
darn.
second action,
I moved and then. Oh yeah, that happened. I guess I will check the trash to see if there's anything in there of use.
there's nothing in
not?
the trash.
All right.
I
Amazing.
couldn't find an asset of the trash can from the game I ripped off.
If there's nothing, then I'll move up to the customer, and that will be my second action. Or unless checking is my second action, which is fine too.
Sorry, you're moving to the customer?
Mhm.
Okay. Heller.
I'll go over to where Molly is.
Okay. Molly.
I'm moving up too.
Okay. Wrench.
Left 2.
Y'all are making this easy. Heller.
Actually, that's fine.
Okay. Up 1, picking up the phone.
Okay. All right.
We get our first multi-customer.
There you go. Molly.
I'm
like
gonna
this is
go
D12.
up to the stove and I'm dropping a plate off.
And for your second action?
Oh, I forgot dropping is a free action. My second action is I'll move over to the chopping board.
For reference, the die to select food or to select orders is a D12, and then the red dice that were rolled are D20s.
I love there's something about that just really appeals to me.
Wrench.
Left to the steak fridge, and I will acquire. Is acquiring 2 steaks 1 action, or
That's 2
Can I-
actions.
it's 2 actions? Then I will acquire 1 steak.
You have a raw steak. Did I get turn order wrong?
No,
Heller, your turn.
I'm gonna call the phone twice.
Twice.
Yeah.
no!
Okay, so the first time you're gonna use the phone.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And then you're going to use the phone.
Yep.
You're just eating out the garbage.
Yes.
No, we have a line now.
Well,
Is it a line or are we just literally serving them garbage?
Oh, sorry. Hold on. I need to. There's a way to do this, right? Yes. There we go. Wrench. Or no, Molly, your turn.
All right, I'm picking up the plate with the mushroom on it.
Rats.
And then?
I think I have to see the board again.
Yeah, sorry.
Hell, are you still bringing that tomato?
I'm working on it.
You steal my
Slowly.
mushroom in my plate, and you ask Heller if he's bringing you tomato.
Hey, you're still in on this. If I happen to deliver that mushroom tomato plate to that customer, I'm still splitting my points with you. We've all contributed. I'm happy to, if I actually get to deliver it, we'll see. Picking up is action, right? I think that's my second action.
Picking up is an action. You were here when we started, so you picked up.
I was here when we started. I thought I moved over.
Nope, you were on this tile.
Then I moved back to the stove
Okay.
tile.
Wrench.
Up to the tomatoes, get a tomato.
Even the mushroom on the floor, I see.
Heller.
I'm gonna go join Molly up on the hob,
Okay.
and as a free action, I'm gonna drop a robot mop or deploy a robot mop. Deploy.
Yeah.
There's a robot mop here now.
Yeah.
Hooray!
And a plate.
Getting crowded.
My turn?
Molly, your turn.
Did I immediately just run to the other area? Oh, robot mops. Okay. I'm gonna go to the green square.
You're gonna land on the good square. You're gonna spin the good wheel.
Yay.
Hi,
You're
Destiny.
gonna spin the good wheel.
What you're looking at is a board game.
One second.
Oh.
That's the bad wheel.
Hooray!
Does it mean I have to move all the way to the shop? I don't want to move. I don't want to move to
You're
the
gonna
shop.
go to the shop.
I don't want to go.
You
Look, I've
have
gotten
$5.
twice.
What would you like to
I
buy?
don't want to go. Okay. I would like to buy the $5 blue tray.
You get a tray. What would
Does
you
it mean
like
I
for
could hold
What would you like for your
two
second
more
action?
items or just one more item? I don't know.
It's pretty clear. What would you like for your
but
second
my-
action?
There's only one way to
For
find
my
out.
second action, let's go to the bad place.
You're gonna land on the red square. You're gonna spin the bad wheel. There we go.
You should have seen us earlier, Destiny. Boy, were we really poor.
You're gonna spin the good wheel.
Oh my
get to go
god.
out- I get to go outside. You get to spin the good wheel.
I get half a dozen spins on the bad wheel.
Yay!
You get 2 spins.
Aw.
Good start. Good start. You have 1 spin.
Oh my god. I was about to say, if it says go to shop again, I'll be really sad. I'm trying to get away from the shop. It's all the way inside now.
You now have a tomato.
Convenient.
Sweet.
Wrench.
To the bad tile, please.
You land on the red tile. You're gonna spin the bad wheel.
Let's watch Wrench go touch grass.
Touch grass. Touch grass.
Touch grass.
Oh,
Hey, swap places with me.
You're gonna swap places with Heller
Okay.
I guess that works.
for your second action.
I will begin cooking us. This wasn't my plan. I guess I'm in the same place I would be if I just moved left now, but I'm already here. Yeah, I'll start cooking my steak.
All right, Heller.
Well, I will go ahead and head up to the tomatoes to the cutting board and cut a tomato.
You now have sliced tomato. Molly.
All right. I'm gonna go up. Can I trade? Can you hand me the tomato?
You're gonna
No,
move up. And then
I'm gonna move up, and I'm gonna ask Heller for the tomato as my second action.
You mean try to steal the tomato from Heller? Is that what I'm hearing?
That's what I'm hearing.
No, I'm asking.
it is not currently Heller's turn. Heller can't take an action.
I will. Dropping is a free action, right?
Sure.
So what am I? Okay. You know what? I'm gonna chop my own tomato. Like, what else? What else am I gonna do? I got a tomato. I'm gonna chop it.
All right. Wrench, your turn.
I would like to cook my steak 2 stages and as a free action, combine it with the plate.
You are not currently carrying a plate.
There's a plate on the flow.
Oh, hold on. So, you now have a well done steak, and then you'd like to drop it onto the plate?
No, I don't think I would. I don't think I'd like to leave it on the plate on the floor. I think I'll wait till next turn.
Okay, Heller.
Do I need to roll for splatter for my 3 cooking?
Oh, yes, thank you.
Uh-oh.
And the robot mop has left.
Maybe it'll come
Heller, your
back.
turn.
I will go ahead and head into the hob room, into the
Okay.
kitchen. I will go ahead and I'll drop my stuff on the plate.
Both items?
Yep. And pick up the plate.
As your second action. Okay.
Yes, please. Ah.
This is going to be the easiest way to do this.
Destiny, so you missed it earlier. I did, in fact, get 2 +2 spins on the bad wheel.
Let's see, where is it? Okay. Ollie, your turn.
All right. I'm gonna attempt to travel to the green square.
Unfortunately, moving out of here takes 2 movements as it's messy.
Great. I can't use my masterful
actions.
plate up skills to dodge the mess.
You
Can
can
I
use your
roll
plate
to
up
dodge
skills
the
to
mess?
clean the mess.
Can I roll to masterfully dodge the mess?
No.
Okay. What do you mean I've never dodged a mess and played up?
I'm pretty sure the first time we played together, you created a giant fire.
That may have been me.
What do I have in
No,
my
that was the
inventory
second
right now?
time.
Oh, yeah.
Can I pass my turn?
Sure.
Can I attempt to steal a steak?
From Wrench?
Huh? All in it
Mhm.
together. I remember this.
I'm still gonna pay you for your contribution.
You failed at stealing a steak.
Okay, that's all. That's my turn then.
Wrench.
I just need something to do.
I'm going to drop my non-steak item, whatever that is,
Your tomato.
and then I'm going to make Heller slip on the mess and steal his plate of items. That was my plate and his items.
You're going to attempt to steal this plate. Okay.
Correct.
In response, I would like to steal Wrench's steak.
Is that a 1 or a 7?
It's a 7. So Wrench did not do anything, and then Heller would like to steal Wrench's steak. That's a 3. You're
All right.
rolling bad.
I have one more action remaining.
Yep.
Roll it again, please.
You're going to attempt to steal Heller's plate again.
That is my goal.
Have I used my my
And
counteraction
4.
or my reaction for the turn?
And 7. Wow, y'all are bad. Heller, your turn.
They're just
I will
like
take
swiping
2
at each
moves.
other.
And head to the green square.
All right, you're going to land on the green square. You're going to spin the good wheel.
Come on, go to the shop.
You get to steal an item.
Steal an item. All right. Let's see here. How about a steak?
Take the tray.
No. I'm taking the tray. Yeah, I'm absolutely taking the tray.
All right.
My tray. I bought that.
I know, and I'm stealing it.
Molly, your turn.
I'm committing crimes.
Those 2 actions to leave the space, right?
Correct.
All right, I'm gonna go hang out the green square.
All right, you're gonna spin the good wheel.
Steal an item. Steal an item.
Go to shop.
To the shop.
Go to
Go
shop.
to the shop.
All right, you're going to get a random food. Mushroom. You cannot hold a mushroom.
Because does it just drop on the floor?
It does.
Okay.
All right, wrench.
Pick up tomato. Clean mess.
You're gonna pick up the tomato. And you are gonna clean the mess. Heller.
I'm gonna head to middle square there.
Sorry.
Middle customer
Uh,
via a 2-move block.
all right. Molly.
What does Heller have in his inventory again?
A plate with mushroom and sliced tomato, and a tray.
So, Heller, if you get to that customer before me,
Yeah, don't worry about it.
can you give me some of the kick back some of the points? Maybe a couple of dollars. I cooked the steak. Remember, I cooked the steak.
I do remember.
All right. In that case, wrench. If I give a tomato plate, to the middle customer, can you kick back some points and money for me for dropping off
Absolutely
your?
Not
No.
a chance.
No.
I have a
Okay.
tomato. I'm going to go cut it.
Well, I'll drop a tomato and mushroom on the top customer then.
So you're gonna move and then drop your items.
Move, drop a tomato plate. Yeah.
And your second action.
Go back to the green square.
All right, you're gonna spin the good wheel.
Aww.
Nothing happens. Wrench.
To the cutting board and cut the tomato, please.
All right, Heller.
All right, this turn I'm gonna go head down 1, combine everything. Yeah.
You're gonna drop this on the table.
Yep. Drop it on the table to combine it and serve the customer. I believe that's my 2 actions.
Wait, you had 4, right? Yeah. Okay.
I had 4.
Oh no. So far behind.
So Heller, on your next
So
turn, can you
you-
send me
You
some?
moved
Well-
and dropped.
And I thought it was an action to serve the customer.
Yes, you're
It
right.
was the last time.
You are
so,
correct.
Yeah. In the name of fair play.
Uh,
Also in the name of chaos play, I'm just going to say it right now. My next turn, if there are any legal actions in the chat, I'm going to take the first 2 legal actions that chat says.
that's dangerous. All right.
Oh my god.
A new customer walks in from outside. All right. Molly, your turn.
I'm
Oh,
going
wait.
down.
I forgot one thing. I'm sorry. Okay, good. Molly, your turn.
I'm going down to purple, and then I'm going down to phone.
Okay. Wrench,
To the red square, please.
you're gonna spin the bad wheel.
That is correct.
Wow.
Okay, I guess that could
You're
work.
gonna swap places with a
No,
random player.
it doesn't really work.
All right, you switch with Heller.
Does that mean Heller has to spin the bad wheel?
No, because I didn't do that last time.
Fair enough.
Bad news, Glass. I don't think going to trash and jumping in is a legal action anymore.
I guess I go to the plates then.
All right. Heller.
All right. Well, as I don't think there are any more legal actions in chat, we're gonna go to the shop.
All right, you have $12. What would you like to buy?
Buy the tile! Buy the tile!
Yeah, we're gonna buy the $10 for the tile.
Yeah!
Okay.
$10 for the worst tile.
The best tile.
You can apply the tile as a free action. Would you like anything else
how
from the
does-
shop with your $2?
I mean, there's a shiny gold D20 there.
All right.
I think we'll definitely use that. Yeah. Now, when you say apply the tile, does that apply to my current square, or do I have to figure that out by going places?
You'll see.
Okay. Can I,
So that was your first.
what do you think,
action.
guys? Yeah. What do you think? Should I apply the tile?
Not in the shop.
Not in the shop.
I think I would like a couple of points off of those 12 points.
All right. I'll head down to the.
No.
I'll head to. I'll head down to the tomato square.
Okay.
I want to give the chat a chance. Then yeah. You know what? No, I think it's only fair. Yeah, I'll give you a couple points.
Yay!
I'll give Molly 2 points. Get them out of the hole.
Yay!
All right.
Thank you.
Molly is up to 0 points. And Heller's down to
Hide
14.
for a second.
That ends your turn.
Yep.
16. All right.
You know, if we try really hard, we could make it as a co-op game.
Molly, your turn.
We could end it with all the same amount of points if we try really hard. I'm going down to the mushroom square, and that's my turn.
Okay. Wrench.
I would like to acquire a plate and combine all 3 items into a single thing.
Yeah, I'll let you do that. And actually,
Like,
it's gonna be easier to do this.
And is that 1 action or 2 that I just used?
You picked up a plate, and then you combining is a
have a-
free action. So
Okay. If I have another action, I will move over to the customer area.
all right. Heller.
All right. Again, I'll ask you, y'all. Should I apply the tile in the
Sure, I'm down.
in this area?
Go for it.
All right. We're gonna risk it. I'm gonna apply the tile as a free action.
It's going to be the whole map, I bet.
Come on. Well played. Phoenix. Well played.
Beautiful. Oh, I'm so happy.
Wow.
Oh, that's so good.
Okay. So what would you like to do?
I will grab. Let's see. I will grab a tomato, I suppose, and then head down to the steak.
All right, Molly. Oh wait. Molly.
Steak fridge, pick you up a steak. And it's about time for a break, isn't it? Should we let Wrench go and then have a break?
Yeah, it is. Wrench, one turn before break.
I will go up and serve the customer.
Nice.
Absolutely. So you get 9 points and $9, bringing you to 9 points and $6.
Hooray! I'm on the board.
And
They left a mess.
Oh no.
all right, it is Heller's turn, but we're going to take a quick break. Everyone watching, stick around. We'll be back in just a few minutes. We're going to get up, stretch, get water, do what we need to do. You do what you need to do, and see you in a few minutes. And we're back, and it is currently Heller's turn.
All right. Well, as there are still no legal moves in the chat, we'll just go ahead and head over 2 squares to the right to the pile of dishes.
All right. Molly?
Fantastic.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Come on, Roomba.
Doing its best. Molly.
I forgot. Did I pick up a steak?
You have a steak.
Okay, I'm gonna move. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why not be exciting? I'm gonna move to the red square.
Okay, you're gonna spin the bad wheel.
Yeah.
Made its choice.
Please be lenient. I need something.
Unfortunately, you're gonna miss your
Zero,
next.
zero.
You're gonna miss your next turn.
No, come on.
Wrench.
No.
You
It
are
is 2 moves to get.
tired.
It is 2 moves to get out of this area. I would like to move down to the. Yeah, there.
Okay.
Do I track the stuff to the next square when I do that?
No, you don't.
Okay.
You need the wellies.
Heller.
We'll head up 1 square and use the phone.
All right.
Holy moly.
Okay.
Oh, this is what the golden tide does. It keeps adding dice to that pool.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. There's a new customer. End of your
Fantastic.
turn. It's doing its best. Molly wakes up. Wrench, it's your turn.
Will you allow me to change the name of the restaurant if I go outside?
You can attempt it.
All right, I will go outside.
Okay.
I will attempt to change the name of the restaurant to a rare medium well done.
Does this well done need a dash?
However Fated wants to put it, I'm happy with.
Could be the end of a moderately sized hole in the ground.
After my wife's favorite pun, a well-cooked steak is a rare medium well done.
All right. Heller's turn.
Again, because I'm feeling like chaos, we're gonna go ahead and use the phone once.
Hello, sir. Welcome to our newly named restaurant.
And we'll go ahead and use it twice. Fantastic.
I'm glad we
My
get them
job here is
chairs
done.
to wait outside, you know?
We're good people.
Molly, you're. No, wait.
Wait, why am I rolling? Oh.
Molly, your turn. The robot mop has done a
Um,
thing.
I'm going to the stove. The hob.
Okay. Wrench.
I will move up to the customer and move left to the plates. And I've been informed that it is a steak pun, is a rare medium well done. My bad.
Heller.
I will head up to the hob and go say hi to Molly.
Saying hi is a free
What up?
action.
Hi.
Hello.
Molly.
I'm gonna cook the steak one step. And then I'm gonna move to the green square.
You're going to cook the steak one step. Mess will happen.
No, come on.
And sorry, you don't have enough actions to move.
I passed my turn. Wait, I high five Heller.
High five.
All right, that's a free action.
Then I passed my turn.
Wrench.
Oh, actually, oh no, never mind.
I will move, let's see, up and then to the red square.
All right, you're going to spin the bad wheel.
No,
You're
I
gonna-
had plans for that money.
You're going to lose $6.
Aww.
Oh. Well, heck.
Everyone's broke.
We're all
Now
broke.
we're destitute.
Heller, your turn.
So let's see. Can I double check my inventory, please, real quick?
Absolutely.
Okay.
If you clean that mess, I will figure out something to give you.
I'll go ahead and clean the mess,
Okay.
and then head over one square to my left to go to the chopping station.
All right. Molly.
I have to figure out what I'm going to give you. I'm gonna move
Don't worry about it.
2 squares to the right and drop that steak on the table. Perfectly on the plate so it combines.
All right.
Right for the
$12,
customer.
12 points.
I believe the deal was 2 points to everyone who contributed to that dish.
I did everything on this one. I
I
contributed to the
think-
one on the bottom.
I
The
think
one on the
my-
bottom was
My plate of cut mushroom was stolen from me at some point, I believe. Anyway,
where did it go?
Wrench, your turn.
now being impoverished, I will figure out exactly what I want to do. Go to the tomato square
Oh,
and
I'm sorry. I completely failed to observe that there were 2 people waiting in line. Thank you, Glass. $20 has been rolled.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
But I don't have the dollar to get the potatoes from the store, which was my plan with my $6.
Wrench, your turn.
Life in the biz, huh?
Can I go into debt?
No? Well, I mean, yes, you cannot choose to.
I see. Then I will go left and acquire a tomato from the tomato bin.
Real question is, can we call the bank and take out a loan?
If I buy the potato sack, do I own the potato sack?
You buy 1 potato.
I buy 1 potato.
It's $1.
But it's worth 20 points.
Heller, your turn.
I will chop my tomato.
Okay.
Stupid wheel.
Then I will. You know what? We're heading into the bad square.
All right, you're going to spin the bad wheel.
Yeah, I am. I can deal with that.
You fall asleep.
Honk shoe, honk shoe.
Molly.
I've been tapped.
You can't say that. We're not Wizards of the Coast.
Yes, we definitely can't steal anything from any other company's game or otherwise. Molly, your turn.
Green square.
You're going to spin the good wheel.
2 more spins. 2 more spins.
You're going to get $3.
Okay, that's cool. We're rich.
And for your second,
Rich?
For my second action, I'm gonna give my friends $2 each.
Hooray!
that's a free action.
That's a free action? I'm gonna go to move to my left.
Sharing
The hob
tips.
or the gray space.
The gray space. The blank gray space.
All right. Wrench.
I will move down and acquire a steak.
You have a raw steak. Heller. You wake up.
I'm sleeping.
You are no
This is the
longer
turn I skip.
you are no longer asleep. And great. Molly.
Bad square.
You're gonna spin the bad wheel.
Yay!
And for your second action,
I'm gonna go to the supply, the store.
you're gonna go to the shop. You have $11. What would you like to buy?
I would like to buy a potato.
All right, you have one
And
potato.
I would like to buy wellies.
And you'd like to buy the wellies, so that's $7. So you're down to 4.
Can I equip the wellies?
They are equipped.
Okay.
You have $4 left.
More dice.
I want to buy let's buy the conveyor. I don't know what.
All right,
What am I going to convey?
you have a conveyor.
hope
You
it's us.
can replace any black path with a blue path of your choice, or you can place a new blue path anywhere. You have to be on one of the tiles, though. You
Can I
have,
immediately do that as a free action?
it is an action to use.
Okay.
You have $1 left. Would you like anything else?
No.
All right.
Oh, another potato. Give me another potato.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with another potato, but I have 2 potatoes.
So you moved twice. So you're set. Wrench, your turn.
To the right, please.
2 to the right, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Discord cut out a little bit there. Heller.
We'll go up to the shop.
All right. Heller, you have $2. What would you like to spend?
We'll spend $2 on some potatoes.
All right, you get 2 potatoes.
Yep. Fantastic.
And your second
And then
action?
I'll head down to the tomatoery? I don't know. Tomatarium?
A chuppery.
Ah, I like that.
End of your turn. All right, making its way over here.
Oh. Hello, little robot.
Molly.
I would like to use my conveyor.
Mhm.
I would like to go to the chopping area.
Okay.
So that's
so
action,
you
right?
want to place a new line from here to here. wait, an arrow.
To the chopping area.
Yes. That's not the glue I used. Okay, so you'd like to go to the chopping board?
Yeah, yes, please. Can I use a free action to rotate the chopping board back to its original position?
Thank you.
My goal was to cause completely different chaos than visual chaos.
Okay, and your second action?
I thought my first
Made-
action was
made
my
the
second
path
action
of
was
the move.
movement.
Oh, you were correct. Wrench.
Can I acquire the mop into my inventory?
You can spend
it
an
was-
action to pick up the mop.
Because it hung out in a non-inventory space before, so.
Mhm.
And then I will go up.
You have a new mop friend.
Heller.
I'll head. Let's think about it. You know what? We're risking it. Over to the bad square.
You're gonna spin the bad wheel.
Dun dun dun.
All right, you have to give away $3. Who would you like to give it to?
We'll go
Give it
ahead
away,
and
give it away, give it away now.
give 2 to Molly and 1 to Wrench.
All right,
Spread the wealth.
and your second action.
Thank you.
Oh, excuse me. Heading up to the chopperarium.
You've entered the chopping zone. Molly.
I would like to chop the potato.
Okay. You now have chopped potato.
I would like to go to the hub.
Okay. Wrench.
My original plan is probably foiled, but that's okay. I will go up 2 squares to the hub.
Hello.
Hello.
Heller.
If you could open up my inventory, please. I will go ahead and chop 1 potato. And I will leave the other unchopped. And we'll head over one to the hob.
It's a hob party.
Woo!
Molly.
For my first action, I will put up both of my hands and wait for high fives.
I don't believe I can take an action not on my turn.
That's a free action.
Okay,
Reciprocating a high five is a free action.
very good. I will do that at instant speed.
All right, and then I will cook a potato. I will cook the chopped potato.
Thank you for clarifying.
You said the high five was a free action?
Yes.
All right,
1 second. No mess.
All right. I will run to the green square.
All right, you're going to spin the good wheel.
Good wheel. Yes.
All right, you have 2 spins. You're going to send
What?
someone outside. Who would you like to send
Why is this the
outside?
good wheel? That's so mean.
Who would you like to send outside?
What do people have in their inventories?
Yeah.
Okay, Heller, go outside. Wrench has been outside enough. And also Wrench has the robot mop, so
All right, and your
Robot
second
needs
spin
to
of the
stay
good
outside.
wheel.
If this is someone send someone outside again, it's gonna be great.
You get to
Oh.
steal an
Ew,
item.
I have to be so mean. Why does the Goodwill make me so mean?
What would you like to steal? Oh wait, you used
You
your
could steal a
conveyor.
mop.
I can't steal anything.
What would
Deny
you like
it
to
from
steal?
whoever has it. If you want to have the least impact, Heller's uncooked potato doesn't have much impact. If you want to have the most impact, my steak would be hugely problematic for me to lose.
Well, Heller spent money on that steak. You could get another steak.
Sure, but
like,
he already
you're-
has
you
another.
also-
He already has a cooked potato, and there's only one order for fries that you're about to fulfill.
You could steal Wrench's money. Or my
Can
debt.
I steal the robot mob?
All right, you've stolen the robot mop.
Steal Heller's debt.
So that was two
Suddenly
actions,
becomes
right?
a bank.
Sorry, what? Yeah, that was two
Yeah,
actions.
that was two actions. Great. Wrench, what would you like to do?
I would like to cook my steak one stage.
All right, you have a rare cooked steak. No mess.
And then to the cutting board.
All right, Heller.
Last did suggest to see if players can steal chairs. So there's a customer waiting next to me, so I'll try and steal their chair.
1 second.
What are you gonna do with the chair?
I have no idea, but Glass suggested it earlier, and yeah, it's one of those. The completionist in me has to find out if that's an action that I can perform. I'm sure Faded sympathizes.
Step 2, set trash can on fire.
Oh no, you made it rain as well.
Rain? That poor customer.
All right.
Hold on.
Yeah, now I really want you to set the trash can on fire because it's cold outside.
All right, you have a chair.
For my second action, I'm gonna head up one to the customer who wants to, yeah. And in the sake of chaos, I'm gonna drop my chopped tomato on his table.
Okay.
Now all someone needs to do is bring a steak.
All right.
Molly, your turn.
Right square and deliver.
All right, so you get $2 and 20 points.
Was dropping the delivery a free action?
Delivering
Serving
is a full action.
Okay.
Okay, this customer's going to come inside. Oops.
At least they're not cold anymore.
And the dice pool is empty.
Dice pool is empty.
Wrench, your turn.
I'm gonna chop my tomato anyway, just in case.
Okay, you have a chopped tomato.
Then I will head to the most dangerous of squares.
Bob. Right.
No.
You're going to spin
Good
the
thing it's not a
back.
danger hob. Imagine setting this whole thing on fire.
You're going to give away $3. Who'd you like to give it to?
I will give the $3 to Heller.
Yay!
All right, Heller, your turn.
I am going to head 2 squares to my left for just movement. Yep, there we go.
All right, Molly.
I'm gonna go to the green square.
All right, you're going to spin the good wheel.
Yeah.
You're gonna take another turn after this one. What would you like your second action of this
Alright.
turn to be?
I would like to. What do I have in my inventory? I have like a robot mop and a potato and some wellies.
Oh, right. A customer 8. Sorry. Backtracking. There was mess on that tile, and you have wellies.
I would have dropped the robot mop for free. Oh, I have wellies. Never mind. Well, I'll drop the robot mop anyway, because
Okay.
why not?
So sorry, what would you like your second action to be?
I have a potato. No one wants potato. I would like to. My second action is move to the purple space.
Okay. Molly, it's your
Then
turn.
my bonus turn, I would like to move to the plate space.
All right. After your turn, Wretch, your turn.
I will move to the plate space.
Okay. Heller.
I will drop my uncut potato and pick up a plate.
All right, that's one action.
Then move to the steak space.
To the meat locker.
Yes.
Okay, Molly.
I would like to grab a plate. And I would like to move to the mushroom space.
Okay, end of your turn. All right, Wrench.
I'd like to plate my food.
All of it.
Yes, please. And then move to the customer that wants this.
Can you even put it down? There's a tomato on the table.
I don't have the actions to put it down, so I'll find out later.
Heller.
I'll grab a steak. Then, yep, I'm gonna head back and say hi to Molly.
Hello.
Molly.
Hello.
Molly, your turn.
I'm gonna go to the steak locker and pick up a steak.
You don't have inventory for it.
Oh, I'm gonna drop the potato for free.
Okay. That's not.
Pick up a hello.
My God.
Pick up a Heller.
I've been placed in an inventory. Help, it's dark.
End of your turn. This robot mop is lost.
Forever?
Outside.
I mean, it's outside. It's not where it should be.
It's metaphorically
Who
lost.
programmed this robot mop?
I don't know. Wrench.
I would like to pick up the tomato off of the table,
You have a tomato. A sliced
And I-
tomato.
and I would like to put down the plated dish that this person wants.
You have delivered an order. $9.09. All right.
Food mess?
Thank you. There is a mess.
Rats.
Well, maybe the Roomba will.
Hope the mop comes back for me.
Yeah.
Doesn't really have anywhere else it can go.
I don't know if stay on the same square is an option.
Like, does
Heller,
it
your
just
turn.
bump against the wall until it goes north?
If you could move into the phones via the plates, that would be much appreciated.
Absolutely. Molly.
I like how you specified via the plates.
Well, it is the alternative.
May I see our inventories?
Absolutely.
if I'm not mistaken, Heller's going to try to
Steak.
deliver that that meat, that well done steak. I'm going to need a mushroom and a tomato. But I only have 2 hands.
A problem most of us have, yes.
Pity your human hands.
What would you like to do?
I would like. Trying to see if this is possible.
It's what cost me a dish earlier because I set some stuff down in the hopes to return to it, and someone else snatched it up.
I'm going to drop the steak and the plate. And I'm gonna go up 1 square. I'm gonna pick up the mushroom.
There's like a full meal in that area.
So you're going to move and pick up the mushroom.
Yeah. Because I can't pick up a tomato, right? I have no more moves.
Correct.
Alright, that's my
I
turn.
mean, you could, but you couldn't pick up the mushroom.
End of your turn. Oh, look.
Hooray!
Wrench.
I will go to the customer at the top.
Okay. Heller.
I'm going to move on to the green square.
That's my plan too.
All right, you're going to spin the good wheel. You get to send someone outside. Who would you like to send outside?
Someone else sent you outside earlier.
Yeah, and also that would be really funny. I'm sorry, Molly.
Well, it was bound to happen. I have not been outside yet.
And
Is it a
those were my two
free
actions.
action to scream into the trash can?
Sure.
Scream, scream. That was my action.
It is your turn now.
All right. So once I have scrumped into the trash can, I'm gonna move to the plates.
Ironically, I think I actually helped you because you're one space closer to the hob.
I need to chop them first. I don't have
No.
cookables.
Fair enough.
Wrench. Oh, sorry.
Mop movement. Yeah.
Oh, this is amazing.
I once again am going to call for collaboration on the top order. If I
To the green
make
square.
the vegetables,
You're going to spin the good wheel.
I can
We're
maybe
in the
make this
lead.
work.
I can't collaborate with you.
All right, Wrench, you're going to steal an item. What would you like to steal?
Steal
I
Molly's
would-
points.
I don't know that points are a valid item.
They're not.
Oh.
I would like the steak.
Right. That's not. Steak is
Steak.
wide.
That is a
Steak.
wide steak.
please, I want the wide steak back.
Then I will go to the hob.
All right.
That steak is thick with 2 C's.
I will take an action to make my steak wide.
Heller, your turn.
kind of want to order wide steak from a restaurant now. I'm gonna head over to the telephone
Okay.
as
Molly.
I no longer have a steak.
Molly.
I would like to move 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's move to the bad spot.
You're going to spin the bad wheel.
Yeah.
Your placement on that bad spot faded is just brilliant.
Might be intentional.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's just
All right.
it's good.
Yay!
You're going to spin the good wheel.
Yay! Fun times.
And you're going to get $3.
All right.
Wrench.
How close are we to endgame?
18 minutes.
17 minutes. Yeah.
Then I will start cooking the steak. Twice times.
You will cook twice.
Oh, wait, sorry, that's just the... No, I'll cook once, because I'm looking for a rare here.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't get
If
the
we
assets with the
collaborate-
letters. Okay, so you cook once. There is a mess.
Darn.
I have the vegetables you need. What? I want to help.
But you have... even if I get that dish on my own, I don't catch up to you in points. I will clean the
But-
mess.
How about I take the money, you take the points?
I'm okay with that.
I don't know what I'll do with the money.
Eller, your turn.
Well, one of us has to remain committed to the chaos of it all. I'm going to use the phone twice.
Okay, there are no dice in the dice pool, right? Correct. Okay. So, first phone call, 9.
I was hoping that was going to be a rare steak with a tomato.
And I deleted the person. Let's do this again. All right. Molly.
All right, I'm gonna go up, and I'm gonna choppy. I'm gonna chop one random vegetable.
You're gonna
Wait,
chop
where'd
it-
my tomato go?
Got-
I
don't
never
know.
picked up the tomato.
Oh, you got sent outside before you could get it.
Yeah,
So you're gonna chop the
well-
mushroom?
yeah. Wrench, do you want this mushroom?
I mean, I do.
Wrench, it's your turn.
I'm going to go to the green square.
You're gonna spin the good wheel. You're gonna make someone spin the bad wheel. Who will that be?
I'm going to choose Heller.
All right, Heller, you're
Not
gonna spin the bad
surprised.
wheel. All right,
Aw,
Heller misses his next turn.
nap time for Heller.
I'm tapped again.
Heller wakes up. Molly, it's your turn.
Oh, that was only my first.
Oh,
Ooh.
sorry. You are right. I apologize.
I would like to go to the purple square.
I'm
Alright.
once again tapped.
All right, untap, upkeep. Molly's turn.
I still have yet to figure out the significance of the purple square. Is it
It's
just
just
the
the
extra
starting
color?
square.
With the starting square.
Oh,
I believe either one of the bad or the good wheels has
Return
a
to
return
start.
oh.
What I don't know is if that
Oh.
strips you of all your points and your money, or if it's just puts you on that
Physical.
space. I am afraid to find out.
Hold on, where's my notebook? I need to write something down. Molly.
Putting ideas into his head is a bad idea.
I don't know. I'm in third place right now, so I'm okay with this.
Molly, your turn.
I will move 2 spaces to the green one.
All right, you're gonna spin the good wheel.
Yes.
You're gonna send someone outside. Who will that be?
Catch me outside. How about that? Wrench, do you want I'm not saying send Wrench outside. Wrench, do you actually you can't get back to the square. You can. It's gonna take a
Cannot go to
while.
You cannot go to the green square directly, no.
I think it's funny to send Heller outside, so Heller outside. You're asleep outside.
I'm awake outside.
Are you awake already?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
Heller's
I go
already missed his
between
turn.
Wrench and you.
Okay.
All All right, wrench.
To the
Sorry,
plate.
Mop.
Oh, for a free action, I'm dropping the thing on the green square. So Wrench, you're gonna have a good time picking up that mushroom. I only ask that you kick something back my way if you want that mushroom.
Some of the money can be yours.
Some.
Wrench.
Okay.
Yeah. To the plates. Oh, and never mind, I'm done.
Color.
I guess I'm gonna head up to the middle diner.
Okay.
Danko.
Molly.
I'm going to. Who's got what? Let me see. Check the inventories. What are you gonna
Keller
do with
has a
that
chair.
chair?
I don't know.
You might,
I
you
got
might
a chair.
become a diner.
I might become a diner. Yeah.
Order your own meal.
No, wait a minute. Now you're giving me
Order-
ideas.
Order uncooked potatoes and then serve it to yourself.
Potatoes raw. Where am I again? I'm gonna move down.
Okay.
And then it moves to the phone.
Okay. Wrench.
I would like to
Glass
plate
makes a
my
good
two
point.
items together.
Sorry, what was that, wrench?
I would like to plate my items together.
Okay.
And then head up to the phone square.
All right. Heller.
Oh, head over to the green square.
You're gonna spin the good wheel.
Yeah, I am.
All right, you get to add or change a path.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. All right.
I suspect I know what's happening here.
Well, now this makes things all kind of interesting. You know what? In the name of spirit of collaboration, I will listen to suggestions. What do you guys think I should change?
What do I think you should change to your benefit, or what would I like you to change?
What would you like? What would you like me to change? I'm willing to listen. I make no promises, but in the sake of interesting, and I'm willing to listen.
I think. Oh man, what I think is funniest is not what is best for me.
Well, what do you think is funniest? Because we might be thinking the same thing.
The thing that's funniest is you reverse the path that leads from where I'm going to the tile to the north.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
The thing that's best for me is if you add a path from where you are to where I am.
Yes. You are quite correct. That is what is funniest and is absolutely what I'm going to be doing.
Damn it.
I would like to reverse the path north from the phone room.
Okay. You're reversing this path.
Yep.
Hold on.
Sad days.
All roads lead to the bad square.
All roads lead to the bad square.
Heller, are you planning to pick up that mushroom?
I mean, there were some other reasons why I was on the green.
Molly, it's your turn.
What? I'm going to the bad square. Let's see what happens.
All right, you're gonna spin the bad wheel. All right, you will miss your next turn.
Nap time for Molotov.
You still have one action this turn.
Oh,
The yawn, not
I will move to the mushrooms. I realize I could have avoided the red square to do this, but
Okay.
I just want to spin the wheel.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. You are now asleep. Wrench.
Nap time.
To the middle customer, please.
Heller.
We're going to grab the cut mushroom and pick that up. In fact, just to make it more obnoxious, I'm going to put it on the plate in my inventory, not my extra inventory spot.
Okay.
Time
Are
to
we playing
Zoidberg
full-
with this mushroom.
Are we playing full plate up rules where you can't unplate a plate thing?
We'll
No
find
one has-
out.
No one has tried yet. But I've assumed the answer is yes.
All right.
Your second action.
And second action, I am going to. Sorry, I'm doing math. Pick up the other mushroom.
Okay.
There we go. Let's see you guys see anything. Let's see you guys do anything fungal without without any mushrooms.
Well, I could go all the way to the mushrooms and then cut it and then add it, or I could try to steal it from you.
Wrench, your turn.
Which do you think I'm gonna do? I'm going to move to the green square.
Yep.
All right, you're going to spin the good wheel. You get to send someone outside. Ooh, that big.
No.
Oh, do you have to?
I don't really think I want to send Heller outside. Can I? Heller has a plated cut mushroom and a regular mushroom and unfried chopped
potatoes.
potatoes.
Don't forget
And a
about the
chair.
chair.
And a
And a
chair.
chair. I was hoping to steal that from him.
And what, the mushrooms?
Yeah, the mushroom.
Okay.
I guess I'll send Molly outside because my whole plan to be here is to. There's a way to send someone outside and make the path one way.
That'd get vetoed. And that was your two actions, right?
It was. I moved
So in the
twice
middle?
and spun
Yes.
the good wheel.
Heller.
Zoidberg, out. We're going to the middle customer.
Okay. Molly.
I'm coming back in. Then I'm going to the plates.
One day you'll
That's
make
my
it to where,
turn.
where you're going.
Someday I'll find it.
Wrench.
Let's see. It would be 1, 2. It's like 7 or 8 turns for me to like get the mushrooms and get them cut and everything. I'm just gonna step off the green square and back onto it to activate it again.
You're gonna spin the good wheel.
Love it.
Yes, go, go, go! Oh, oh, so close.
You're gonna move 2 spaces right now. Where would you like to go?
If I were to move off the green square and onto the green square again, would I trigger it a second time?
There's one way to find out.
Pretty sure the answer is no. I'm gonna go
Why
to
would
the
the
phone.
answer be no?
Because that's how this would work. I am gonna go to the phones. Basically, as though I had never done this.
All right. Heller.
I'm heading down to the outside.
Going outside. All right.
You're throwing it in the trash, you monster.
Molly.
What do I have in my hand again?
Boots.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I would like to go pick up. I would go to the steak place and wait casually.
You are in a steak restaurant currently, but Wrench.
I would like to go not via the red square to the mushroom square.
Heller.
1 second. I had to cough there. Is it a free action to dump stuff in the trash?
Yes.
All right. So from my inventory, I would like to put the giant mushroom in the trash, and the plate with mushroom on it in the trash.
The whole
Alright,
plate?
cool. Oh yeah.
You can't throw away plates and plate up.
You also
Plate
have-
up.
This is sorry.
This is DishUp.
This is DishUp. Other games also have things like washing dishes, and that didn't seem fun.
I don't know. That's what I usually do and play it up. No, the question is, do I rename the restaurant? Yeah, I think we.
Do you still want your cut potatoes?
Yeah. We're gonna rename it to World's Greatest Pizzeria. No, just World's Greatest Pizzeria. There we go. Now, I believe I still have 1 action left. Yes, because I dumped things in the trash, renamed the.
Yes, you have 1 action remaining.
Head back up to customer 3. I'll apologize for the wait,
That's a free action.
most of which is my fault.
Molly.
I will pick up a steak.
You're gonna take this steak because I'm sick of it being here.
Okay. I will move to Wrench's spot.
I may or may not be dropping dice. Robot Mop is trying its best. Wrench.
I would
Paid
like to
for
acquire a mushroom and head to the dreaded red rounded rectangle. There's a word there that I can say. Sorry.
You're gonna spin the bad wheel.
Oh dear.
You will return to start.
Awkward.
Heller.
I'll head up to the top. Yeah. Also, are we in the end game?
It is 8 o'clock. The end game will start after before your next turn.
Okay.
Molly.
I will move up 1.
You're gonna spin the bad wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Swap places. Swap places. Oh. Oh.
Wow.
All right, you will swap places with a random player.
Come on.
You're gonna swap places with Wrench.
Yeah.
Shoot.
And for your second action,
I will see 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will move to the right and look at that customer in the eye.
they are intimidated.
Did you just roll for intimidation?
No, I rolled to move them up.
Okay.
Wrench.
We'll go up a square and chop the mushroom. And then combine them into one for free.
Wait, which one was it? It was this one. Oh. Okay, Heller.
So we start endgame now.
Yes.
For the viewers, Fader told us there was going to be an endgame. However, he told us absolutely nothing about what the endgame would entail.
What is that?
Oh God. Oh dear.
Heller.
That's the spin down timer that I was trying to use to roll a d20, but it's not real, so I have that same one.
I'm going to go to the green square.
You're gonna spin the good wheel. You're gonna get 3 points.
All right.
And your second action?
I'll move to the hob.
Okay. Wrench. Sorry, Molly.
Green square.
You're gonna spin the good wheel.
Give me something good. Oh.
The absence.
Wrench.
Green square.
You're gonna spin the good wheel.
I will totally take nothing. $2 is also
You
acceptable.
will get $2. Heller.
I will move 1 square onto the green chair, or green square.
You're gonna spin the good wheel. You get to add or change a path.
Perfect. We're gonna change the path to table 1 there to connect to the directly to the hob.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
And then for my second action, I'm gonna attack Wrench with the chair.
It just becomes a wrestling game.
Oh, no.
Sorry. At the start of your turn, this went to 4.
Yeah, fair enough.
You're gonna attack Wrench with a chair.
I'm dedicated to the
Wrench?
chaos.
Okay. Let's see here.
What even just happened?
Is there not?
I'm not winning!
Oh, here it is.
Yes, but you have an item.
It's health bars.
Oh God.
Oh
a
my
mechanic,
goodness.
a mechanic
Oh
has
my
been added
goodness.
to the game.
All right. Wrench, you took 1 damage.
Good to know.
Molly, it is your turn.
Oh my god, I'm running away. I'm going to the hob.
Oh, wait. I forgot to check the durability of the chair. The chair breaks.
Okay.
Sorry, what did you say, Molly?
I run away from this chaos and I'm going to the hob.
All right. And your second action?
I'm gonna put cook the steak 1 step.
You now have a rare steak. There is a mess.
I have wellies.
End of your turn.
Heck yeah,
7.
glass.
Okay.
That was a
Wrench.
good roll.
You start and then to the right, please.
Move to start and then to the right.
Yes.
Okay. Tick. Heller.
I'm gonna move to the hob and cook the French fries or cook the potatoes.
You're gonna move to the hob, and then
Yep.
cook the uncooked chips. You now have cooked chips.
right.
Molly.
Are we super playing with plate up rules? Can Heller deliver the chips to a customer even if they didn't order it?
You'll have to try.
I could
All right.
presumably try.
Well, I'm gonna take my wellies. Oh, sorry, no. First, I'm gonna cook the steak to well done.
You're gonna cook the steak 2 steps to well done.
Yeah.
Does anyone even want medium steaks in this universe?
Yeah, it's just been rolling poorly. It's literally I've got 12 dishes, 4 rare, 4 medium, 4 well, and then 3 of them have nothing, 3 have mushroom, 3 have tomato, 3 have both.
This is
Okay,
amazing, Faded.
so you spent 2 turns cooking, so that rolled out 1, 2. Okay, directions. There are 4 directions out of here now. Okay, and then okay, you've made 2 messes, cooking twice.
Wow. The hob was close enough to the customer. The customers.
There's a path there now.
It wasn't a path before.
Does the
Um,
customer like have a detriment for being too close to the hob now?
That's complicated. No. Then robot mop. Okay. Wrench.
I go up to the customer and I serve him the meal for 12 points and $12.
Yes. And eating. Ooh.
20 on the mess.
Ooh.
Oh dear.
And the next customer.
Oh, it automatically comes in.
Yes, there was someone waiting outside.
Yeah, because I used the phone multiple times.
Oh,
all those turns ago.
I forgot about that.
All right.
They've been waiting for about 40 minutes now.
Tick. Heller.
Well, I haven't seen a way to victory for quite a while, so I'm very committed to the chaos. I'm going to go ahead and cook the potatoes.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh, I don't think I can get to the green square because of all this mess.
Hexagon! Hexagon!
And
Hold on.
we'll put. Okay.
Direction. All right. Second.
We'll go ahead and attack Molly with the tray.
Oh my god.
Going full violence.
Okay. Attack roll. Unfortunately, it does not deal damage, and you
Fair
break
enough.
the tray.
All right.
Where'd the hexagon go?
It's on the tray.
Okay, I pick up the hexagon.
No, it was destroyed with the tray.
Okay.
Molly.
I'm gonna move down 2 spaces. I realize I don't have enough turns
Okay.
to do
So
everything
you're
I
gonna
want.
move here, and then you're gonna move here, and the wellies are gonna track mud or track.
Makes sense.
End of turn. Robot mop has 6 directions to move. Let's go into the shop.
Oh, poor
Wrench.
little robot mop.
Left to my own devices, I cannot accomplish anything because I'm stuck in goop. So, I need to think of something clever.
I'm surprised it took this long to get this messy.
I've been trying, okay?
Can I see the inventories, please?
Yes.
I have nothing, and Heller has nothing. Shoot. Okay. Can I become a crane?
We're gonna roll with disadvantage for that because I
I
don't want to
accept.
say no.
In the middle of the run.
No.
Well, that was my best idea.
You've not taken an action.
No, I have not. I have thought really hard about being a crane. I suppose the best thing I can do is put myself next to Heller and hope that his chaos allows me to win somehow. I will spend my 2 actions to leave this area to go to where Heller is.
Okay. Tick. Heller.
That's with my 2 actions to go to the green square.
All right, you're gonna spin the good wheel.
Yeah.
You get 2 spins.
Yes. Yes.
You're gonna send someone outside.
No.
Who will that be?
What are the inventories? Okay. Thank you.
Leave it all up to chance. If you don't move me, I can go on the green square, and if I roll 3 points, I win, and if I don't, I lose.
I'm gonna move Molly outside.
Okay. And you still have a spin on the good wheel.
I still have 1 spin. Yep. Come on, more spins. Come on, more spins.
All right, you have 2 spins of the good wheel.
3 points, 2 spins, 3 points, 2 spins. Heller wins!
You're gonna steal an item. What would you like to steal?
We're gonna go ahead and steal the steak.
What else can you do?
All right,
And
you
hope on your spin
you still
you
have a
somehow
spin
get a
on the good
random
wheel?
item.
Yeah.
Get a random item, you get a plate. Oh, it's a random food.
You're gonna go
not
to the
an item.
shop.
Do I have
All
any
right,
money?
you have $0. What would you like to buy from the shop?
Can I would like to make an offer. This steak is usually about $6. Can I make a trade? Usually they've been wanting $6 for a steak. I'll even take it at a loss, so $4.
I don't think any of us could deliver the steak. But
I'm just gonna sit back and let fate
think-
decide.
I think this is entirely
Oh,
in
you're asking
keeping with-
me?
Yeah.
I don't know what
or
you're
the
asking me
shopkeeper.
for.
I would like to trade the steak. Trade in the
You
steak.
wa-
barter
you want
the
to
steak.
sell the steak. I understand.
Sell the steak. Okay, I see. Yes, yes.
can I
Uh,
wire some funds?
I mean, you can give money to people. The shopkeeper will offer you $4 for the steak.
$4 for the steak. Okay, I will accept that, and then buy with that because buying we know is a free action.
Mhm.
All right, what do we think is worth it for $4? I'm $4. I'm $3 short of curtains. Anyone know what the
The
person
statue.
is? The statue
Statue
is?
probably boosts prices of what people are paying.
All right, I will buy the statue and a potato.
Okay.
And I will deploy the statue.
Okay, you get to place the statue on any path, blocking it.
Oh.
Wow.
We're gonna go ahead and block the that middle table.
Sorry, on any path adjacent to you.
And any path adjacent
Wow.
to me.
Glass is such an instigator.
Unfortunately, I can't. I will block the path to the red square so that no one else can ever get to the shop except by spinning a wheel.
Okay, so players can use 2 actions to pick up the statue.
And I had to take 2 actions to get there because of the mess. So
it does make
that
everything
ends
more
my turn.
expensive. Nice. We've increased our formal rating.
Molly.
I'm gonna move 2 spaces to the north and drop that steak on the table and just stare at the customer.
Sorry, which steak?
I don't have this. Well, never mind. I don't have a steak anymore.
What pumpkin?
I'm gonna dance on the table. Thank you.
Okay. 4. Wrench.
Poor mop.
Prior to doing anything, I would like to bribe the game master with all of the money that I have
Okay.
for an extra spin on whatever wheel I spin next.
I mean, I'll take the money.
I accept regardless of consequence. I move to the green square.
All right, you're going to spin the good wheel.
Oh! Oh!
You're going to get 3 points.
Don't do nothing else.
Okay. This goes to 0. Heller, your last turn.
My last turn. I'm going to go to the take 1 step onto the Roomba square, and then 1 step onto the bad square.
All right, you're going to spin the bad wheel.
Oh no. How can this take this away?
All right, you're going to swap
Okay.
places with a random player.
All right, I'll swap with Molly.
Random player.
Random player.
Oh, random player. Okay.
You will,
Dang it, I was
you
gonna
will swap
dance
with
on the
Wrench.
table.
Okay.
All right.
Molly.
Yeah.
Can I also spend all my money to spin a wheel?
Yeah, I can take your money, sure.
Take my money.
All right. What would you like to do?
I would like to teleport to the green square.
You don't have the actions for that, but
My money. I would like to spend all my turns dancing on the table.
okay. Mop. And Wrench, your turn.
I will acquire the mop and move to the mushroom square.
All right, you will pick up the mop and move here. All right, and that's the end of the game.
Hooray!
And it looks like Wrench wins.
Hooray!
Hooray!
GG.
Congratulations, Wrench. That's exactly what I meant to do. Thank you. Nope.
Further note, I would have spent my last action if I had the most points, dealing out points until we're all even.
Yeah.
So much chaos.
So Wrench wins. Congratulations, Wrench.
Yay!
Thank you.
Yay!
Imagine me clapping.
I am the best DishUp player that has ever lived.
That is
If I-
unequivocally true.
If I clap, it'll be bad for the mic.
Probably.
Okay, I won't actually clap.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you very much to Heller, Molly, and Wrench for playing. This was a blast.
Thank
This
you,
has been
Faded, for putting this
amazing.
together.
Thank
This
you,
was awesome.
Faded.
Thank you so much, Faded.
Yep. Coming up on streams. Do I have a pop-up calendar on this scene? I do. Tomorrow and Wednesday, I'm playing more Dungeons of Hinterberg. On Friday, I'm playing Carry the Glass with Glass. And I don't know what we're doing next week on Sunday. We're gonna have to figure that out. I didn't get to ask my tiebreaker question. So close though. All right, I'll ask it anyway. At the beginning of the stream, I mentioned that the Dice Zone took 10 years to make and cost how much money?
$21 billion.
It was some number of billions.
Anyone else?
I thought it was
$200
$10 billion.
billion.
$2 billion.
Wrench is closest. The answer was $31 billion.
Nice glass on the money.
No, 31
Yeah,
billion.
off by
Glass is off
a
by
order of magnitude.
Yeah. I rolled a D100 to determine that.
Amazing.
I remembered pretty closely, not exactly, obviously, but pretty closely because I made a comment about how it was less than you had originally projected.
Came in under budget. All right.
Oh man.
That's gonna,
Thank you, Faded.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. That's going to do it. See everyone next time. Goodbye.